Why I don't swear. This is something that people tend to pick up on pretty quickly. Actually, when I used to be a live streamer, for anyone that may not know, I used to be a live streamer on Twitch. A few years back, I did it for a living, and I had a pretty decent following over there, 30,000 followers. When I used to be a live streamer, something that people would pick up on pretty quickly was the fact that I don't swear. And I would always get questioned about it. It would be so random. Like, I would just speak about something and people would be like, "Hey man, do you not swear? Do you not curse? I don't think I've ever heard you curse." And well, I don't curse. It's not something that I did specifically for Twitch. It's actually a personal decision that I had made in my life long before Twitch. A personal decision that I made where I decided that I wouldn't curse. I wouldn't swear. And my reasoning for that, well, before making the personal decision that I made, I was learning about various religions. And as I was learning about those religions, one of them stood out to me in particular. And that was one that they had this thing called fasting, right? So I was learning about fasting. And for this religion, what they do is when they're fasting, they don't eat from the sunrise, the break of dawn, to sunset. They can't have any food whatsoever, and they can't have any drinks at all. Now, along with that, one of the things that you abstain from is swearing, cursing. Now, I tried this out. I tried this fasting thing out, and that was actually the reason, like, where the thought was, like, implanted into my mind from, just to not curse and swear. And after doing that, I just thought about it more and more after that period of fasting when I was all done with it. I thought about cursing and swearing more and more, and just how it is in our society. And I was like, you know what? Swear words, curse words, these words, they're easily quite hurtful, and they can be misinterpreted quite often. Now, the funny thing is that people who don't swear, well, if you swear, if you toss in like the occasional, let's say the F word or something like that, if you toss that into your speech every now and again, people will actually be more comfortable with you. They'll see you as relatable, and they'll feel more at ease around you. They'll actually trust you more. But I made the conscious decision to not use those words because those words can easily be misinterpreted by other people who aren't really familiar with you. There's so much context involved with them. Not only that, around kids, you'll usually teach your kids to not curse. You don't want them to hear curse words. Yeah, there's a reason for that. It's just, I think people don't really think too much into that. But yeah, I made the conscious decision to no longer do it because those words can be hurtful, they can be misinterpreted. And not only that, but when you choose not to curse in order to express yourself, you're forced to think of other ways to express your thoughts and ideas. You can't just be like, oh, look at this, and then F word because you're upset. You have to go in depth into the feeling that you're having and think of other words to explain it. You're not using like one word to explain this thing, this feeling, this emotion. You have to go in depth in order to explain it so that people can fully understand it. And I feel like there's a type of growth that does come from that. Now, when I was in the moment and I was thinking to myself about no longer cursing and I made the decision, it was mainly just for the hurtful aspect of it and those words being misinterpreted and stuff like that. That was the reason why I stopped cursing. But from where I'm at now and looking back and reflecting, the fact that I don't curse, it's allowed me to express myself much better than I would have been able to had I been cursing throughout my entire life. I can express my thoughts and ideas so much more clearly and articulately because of my not cursing, my not swearing. So there you go. That is the reason why I don't swear, how it started, what made me make the decision not to swear, and then a outcome from it, something positive that I believe came from it. So for anyone that was thinking, you know what, because you're doing YouTube and Twitch, that's why you don't curse. No, that's not the reason why. I had my own personal reasons, and I just shared them with you. So there you go. That's why I don't curse or swear. If you do it, hey, that's okay. That's you. You gotta do you. And by not swearing, I'm doing me. All right. Until next time.